Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Heatran in the Master League Classic. We're going to be pairing it up with Zacian and Zarude. Yeah, I am. I'm doing that. Alright, so it's a pretty cool Pokemon. This one is going to be a 98, 15, 15, 14, so it's essentially a 100. And I will show you my Heatran collection. It's crazy. I haven't gotten any shinies ever since it came back 2022. But I have a bunch from when it was returned because it's been always recycled. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Still no Lava Plum, right? That's its signature move. When are we going to get that? Pretty crazy. Nice lag going on here. Gotta love it. All right. So it worked great. It was a fun Pokemon. You have to obviously look out for water. Specifically, Kyogres are going to be... there's nothing you can do. Yeah, getting off a Stone Edge is going to actually do something. And I have some really good battles here. So make sure you stay tuned. Also, hit that like button. Really does help me out. Turn on that notification so you don't miss a video. Even subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet so you don't miss any of my videos. So yeah, like I said, we're going to have a really good example with Heatran throughout this entire video. It puts in the work and it's great. I mean, if you're going to be using it simply for the Master League Classic scene that we have it in raids, it's not like a crazy thing to power up or invest in. It's not super hard. It's here in the raids, right? Okay. So I'd say, if you want to try it, go for it. All right. I honestly think the best fire type is going to be Ho-Oh, as it's ranked the highest too as well. But these are just fun things to use, right? The Genesect with Techno Blast Fire. Come on, that's just an awesome Pokemon to use. Completely shutting down fairy types as well as steel type. Well, it doesn't completely. It's still got a bit of squish to it. But it's just fun using these off-pick Pokemon. So Heatran, here we go. Like I said, thought we'd do it because it's in the raids and I know a lot of you are probably curious. So... bringing back the Heatran, so you're going to be able to shut down Dialgas. As far as Excadrill, you're going to be 4 times weak to ground, so a drill run will probably take out about 3 or 2.5 Heatrans, right? It's just, it's doing a lot of damage. But when you're going up against dragons, oh boy, even Metagross is going to be a fun time to go up against, although you need to look out for Earthquake because that will one-shot you because you're 4 times weak to it because of the Fire and Steel. Anyways, they're going to be backing out like, yeah, this is looking good. It's looking good. Let's go. So I really like this team. Zarude and Zacian is just a disgusting combination. Just period. Straight up. There's no way around it. So leading Zacian the entire time, I think we may switch it up to Zarude at the end. Maybe. Because it was starting to get a little ridiculous with the Giratina leads. It was like picking up the fire in the back and just kept throwing it in the front after I kept winning. It's like, I got to shut this guy down. So they're going to be swapping into a Togekiss, and here we go. Let's have a little fun with this Heatran. All right, if they hit us with Flamethrower, which is pretty crazy because you're part fire, but you're also steel, so it will actually do a decent amount of damage. But they're going Ancient Power, great. We're farming up to 100 energy, so we can hit whatever they throw in here next with the Stone Edge, of course, or a Flamethrower. It's going to be Giratina. We're going to go ahead and go Stone Edge here, which is not getting stabbed, but it still does a lot, and that's fire is not very effective, so of course you're going to go with the Stone Edge. Looks like we're going to be able to get to another one if they can even take us out with Shadow Sneak here. No. Can we get to a Stone Edge? Come on, this is going to be crazy. Unfortunately not. That's all right. They did farm up a bit. We're going to go ahead and bring in Zarude, and they're going to be swapping into their Dialga, and I immediately throw in my Zacian and go for close combat here because I know they do have energy. Maybe I should have built up to 2. I don't know. But we're getting to another one here. This isn't going to KO, but what we're going to do is let this go. Let it take us out. Go in with Zarude, farm down. We're good to go. We still have shield left, right? We're great. Got energy loaded up on this thing. There's nothing it can do. They got a Giratina in the back, so we go for the Dark Pulse. And this should, not quite taking the win yet. Oh, man, they're putting up a fight to the end. All right, so we're going to just let it go. Zarude's taunting it. Did you see those taunts? He's like, come on, hit me. All right, Batman. All right, next battle, we're going to see Giratina, of course. They're swapping because they maybe thought I had Play Rough. Well, I mean, that's probably the only reason. Bringing in a Melmetal. Swapping into our Heatran. Now, we got to look out for Superpower. That's going to do a lot of damage here. They're going to debuff themselves. They have 2 Superpowers here. We're going to go ahead and shield up the first one. Okay. So, Superpower. Pokemon that can spam it really fast. I'm feeling like this move's a little too broken. I'm feeling like this move's a little bit broken in Pokemon Go. Just my 2 cents. So, we're going to go ahead and shield up both of them because it's just a little bit overpowered there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go for Stone Edge as they do bring in that Giratina. We had to win that matchup. I mean, whatever, using both shields. Looks like they want to farm me down. Okay. Sounds good to me. Our Zacian still has full health. We have no shields, but that's fine. We're going to bring in Zerud. Everything's not very effective. I'm assuming Ghost moves, right? All right, Shadow Ball. Still chipping away. And they have a Togekiss in the back. Going to go ahead and bring in our Zacian here. Now, things are getting a little bit sweaty. A little bit sweaty here. So we're building up to 2. That's the play. They shield the first one. And, oh, crap. Please tell me we survive. We do. We survive Ancient Power. All right, getting off the next wild charge here, which is great. And then Zerud actually can do some decent damage. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they closed their app. Okay. No, they didn't. If you're saying, oh, they lag. No, they closed their app. Okay, this happens frequently when I'm winning. Never when I'm losing. And it's okay. They can back out if they want. They closed the app. That's what happened. If you're thinking, oh, they're lagging. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and just take a look at a random duo of a Heatran. I got this invite while I was doing my battles and I was still recording on screen, so I figured might as well feature it. And the reason why I'm featuring it is not specifically because it's a duo. All right? Because nowadays, duoing legendaries that are 4 times weak to something, it's cool. Definitely. Not trying to downplay it. But we've got such powerful Pokemon now, it's just like, eh. But the reason why I'm showcasing this is because I was kind of caught off guard by this invite. It's all good. I'm obviously doing it, and I love to do these duos, but I didn't have the Pokemon ready with the correct moves. Like my level 50 Rhyperior had Rock Throw, so, and then it also had Rock Wrecker and Surf, so it didn't have the ground moves. My level 50 Garchomp had Dragon Tail, so I didn't have the, my level 50s ready. So I'm showing you this here because you can duo this thing. Even if you think you don't have the strongest Pokemon, just use ground. Just use ground. Like those dragon and flying types. People are like using their dragon types, which is fine. But it's almost more effective to just use your ice types, even if they're weaker than your dragons, because it's 4 times effective and it's simply just doing that much more damage. Simple as that. So anyways, yeah, fun little duo here. Thought I'd include it. Just kind of give everybody kind of like a confidence boost. Not everybody. I mean, some people that may have think that they couldn't do it, but anyway, I just wanted to show it here because it's a Heatran video, and here we go. I know I used to do all kinds of those duos, but the times have kind of changed, and yeah, I still upload them once in a while. And if you're thinking, whoa, Poke, what's going on with the news videos? You haven't talked about the Mountains event or really done too much news and what's going on here. Counter videos. Well, I will once in a while. I just feel like it wasn't necessary. Aerodactyl is not a difficult raid boss. And same with Heatran, as you've seen here. I just put together some random Pokemon I had lying around, and I was able to duo this extremely comfortable with my friend here. So let's see if we get a shiny. And, oh wow, warning weather. Okay, so the reason why we do have a warning weather, even though it seems calm outside, it's like I just gave you the rundown of the weather here. It's basically just cloudy. It's very, very, very cold. Negative, so it's giving us the warning. Anyways, next battle, met with a Kyogre. Let's go. What do we have going on here? Well, we're going to let the Surf go. I've been doing this lately, and it kind of seems pretty nice. So we let the first Surf go after, we don't throw any charge moves. After. We haven't thrown any charge moves. Now we go ahead and throw both of these back to back, and they allowed us to take them out because they figured we're so debuffed, and their weakness has just basically been taken out with the Alga. So makes sense of what they did. Exactly. I probably would have done the same thing. But we're going to immediately swap into our Heatran here because the Kyogre is not a threat anymore. I mean, I think it may have a Surf ready to go. They go Draco Meteor here. We shield it up. Now, if you're thinking, why would you do that? Because it actually still does a decent amount of damage. It's kind of ridiculous. So I think I farm down and shield this next one. And we actually take out Kyogre with our Heatran. Oh, no, they swap. Oh, boy. Yeah, they just... they ended their whole career here. No, not really, but... yeah, it's not looking great. We swap into Zerud, and they back out. After that Stone Edge, they're like, whoa, wait a minute. So I don't think everybody is completely aware as to what moves Heatran would have. Anyways, next battle, we're going to be met with a Landorus. Oof. 3-2-1 is just kind of going there, huh? And our opponent gets about a couple of quick moves in. So it looks like they're just standing still for whatever reason. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm including this because, well, I couldn't tap the screen for about 4 battles. So we have a good set that was completely wasted. That's why whenever I get comments about my rank that are in a condescending tone, if you're just genuinely asking, that's fine. But if you're kind of condescendingly asking or acting you know, stupid about it, I'll delete it and block you from the channel forever. Because, give me a break. We get a legend every single season. We help hundreds of people do it. We bring forth dozens of teams for newer players and pros alike. So whatever, man. We're over here making the lunches like we said before, so that they can eat, right? Anyways, up against Dialga here. Zarude is just a boss. Plain and simple. This thing is just nasty. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to farm us down here. They're shieldless, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our Heatran because we do resist everything. I don't know if we shield this anyways, though. Okay, letting it go. Now you can see how much Draco does. There you go. It's pretty ridiculous, right? You know, Draco does a lot to everything, even if it's a steel type. So we survive, and they back out. We don't even get to see what their third Pokemon is, and we take the win. Thank you, Heatran. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going here. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Let's go. All right, I had a lot of things I wanted to talk to you about that are actually not on the topic of Pokemon Go. More so on the ends of like preparing yourself for the future. But you know, there's so many things I would love to talk to you all about. There is so many. I just don't know whether or not you want to hear it or not. All right. Yeah, that's a nice catch there. Wow. So I do farm up a little bit more before we do swap into our Heatran, just so we can have energy ready to go on our Zacian. I kind of wanted to stay in with Zacian, but then I started realizing how much the Vine Whip was doing after we debuffed ourselves. So I said, all right, I'm good. Let's just go ahead and retreat. Bringing in the Heatran. Can we farm down? Massive, massive, massive resistance with the grass moves. Able to farm down. Stone Edge. Oh, is that Kyogre? Watch this. We get to another one. Incredible. You know why? I think it's because this stupid lag disabled them from actually being able to get their quick move in there when they're supposed to. So this is a very interesting battle. Despite that cool takeout of Kyogre with a Heatran of all Pokemon, we are being slowly pushed against the corner here, even with 2 shields. So we made videos about this. Shield this. And that's referring to the quick moves, that if you have enough quick move power, it doesn't matter if they have a million shields. Good job, but you know, you're not going to be able to win. That's just the way it goes. And I'm not complaining. Hey, you got a Togekiss? You got me. I got a Heatran over here. Has a massive resistance to Charm. I just, you know, it is what it is. They played it well. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent. And there goes the 3-2-1. Just immediately starting. We got a Lugia lead here with Dragon Tail. They're all going to have Dragon Tail, and it's a shadow at that. So this is a good situation. We love to be in this spot here. Because the quick move is doing basically no damage, well, it's very minuscule because of the resistance without stab, and Lugia's attack isn't the best. We're going to be able to just debuff ourselves. Just make sure you shield that, obviously, because I would take you out. And then we're going to go ahead and swap into Heatran now and see what they're going to be bringing in. Looks like a Dialga. Gotta love to see this here. And we're going to go ahead and go for the Flamethrower. Look at that. This is incredible. Heatran, just put it in that work here. Now, I think we do shield this up because we're going to... Oh, no, letting it go. Oh, my gosh. Oh, we barely survived, but we're not able to get it off. So, yeah, actually, I'm going to farm down with Zarude. Crazy. I know. They're going to get to an Iron Head, but I want to save my shield. I know Zarude can take this here, and, I mean, as simple as that. They already debuffed their attack. All right, no problem. All right, so we're loaded up on energy here. They're coming back in here with Lugia. We're going to go ahead and throw that Dark Pulse. Let's go. It's going to do a lot of damage to that Shadow. Oh, well, they have no health. So we immediately swap into our Zacian, and they have a Kyogre in the back here. And this is fine. All we're going to do is build up to 2 Wild Charges and get those off immediately here. We got a Zarude in the back. I mean, yeah. So we're going to be able to win this, no problem. Down goes the Kyogre, and then we'll be able to... Yeah, they're going to back out. We take the win. Looking good. Let's keep it moving here. Heatran worked. Yeah, I have no complaints. It was actually very fun to use. All right. So I recommend it if you have the dust or whatever you have going on there. Like I said, there are better fire Pokemon to invest in, I guess, like Ho-Oh, because it's going to be able to attack a variety of different things, not just get left vulnerable. Although Heatran is going to be pretty good too. Alright, so we got the Zacian versus Zacian matchup here with Play Rough version, which is always kind of annoying. But we'll make do with that. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Heatran here. Every Zacian's going to have close combat, and they retreated with a lot of energy, so that's not great. But they're swapping into Lugia, which is great, actually, because we wall this. The whole time I was thinking, if they have Hydro Pump, I'm going to quit this game. Okay, exactly, alright. That would be my luck. For a Lugia to have a Hydro Pump the one time I use Heatran. Of course it would, but no, they don't. Of course, let's go. So we're building up energy here. I don't know why I go for Flamethrower. I think I was just curious to how much, and we're able to take him out. So cool. Nice. Garchomp. All right, that's actually going to wall the Heatran. So yeah, it looks like we do have 2 Pokemon that can take it on. Not necessarily super effective moves, but the Zacian or the Zarude is going to be able to hit it pretty hard. So we throw in our Heatran here to just absorb this. I figure they're just going to go, yeah, of course. Now we can farm them down here. Let's go. We have 2 shields. This is getting a little bit crazy. All right. And we will let the first charge move go through. Yeah, I don't care if it's an outrage. Because they have Mud Shot, they can't farm us down. It's, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but with the time frame that we have with our quick moves and our energy gain, it's not happening. So we let that outrage go, no problem, and the quick move is just doing nothing. And we're going to be able to farm up quick and throw those charge moves and take them out before they can take us out. So we're going to shield that one up, of course. It is an Earth Power. Doesn't really matter at this point what they have, but we do know that they do not have Sand Tomb. That's really good. So we obviously shield this up again. We got to our next Power Whip, and we will be taking them out here. And let's get it. Let's go. Zarude is so good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I love it. All right. Looking good here. All right. So if you don't have a Zarude, everybody has one. Well, if you don't have it, then you just simply haven't caught it yet. The question is, do you have good IVs? We already discussed that, and it's very unfortunate. I don't want to go down that route because, yeah, it sounds like a broken record. So there are the items. Going to go ahead and catch that Noctowl. Looking good. And we're at 430. I thought it was 420. Just about to stop and, yeah, go do some. All right, so next battle, what are we going to see? Palkia. Oh my God, I still haven't restarted my app yet. This is the crap that we have to deal with if you don't restart your app. Better restart it or you'll be punished. Your opponent will have about a 2-second advantage on you, be able to swap and gain energy above you. Gotta love it. Millions of dollars. Using Pokemon IP is great. You don't have to maintain your game. You just throw out Pokemon and say, buy it. Right. And we do. All right, so we're not looking the best here. This thing is annoying, man. Landorus, we've made plenty of videos on it. This thing is so good. It can't take a hit, though, but it hits hard. It charges fast, and it has good moves. Superpower. Stone Edge, get out of the way. So they're coming in here with the Palkia. Must have like a... I don't know what they got in the back. We'll have to see here. So we're going to go ahead and throw Power Whip. My goodness, Zarude is just nasty, man. Let's go. So we're obviously can't be bringing in our Heatran up against that thing. We do resist the Dragon Breath, but the Aqua Tail is nothing that we want to play with. While our fire moves are going to be massively resisted by that Dragon and Water type. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let this go through as well. We're putting all our hope into the Heatran, huh? Going for the wild charge here. We're going to be able to hit these back to back if they want to shield. They're letting it go. What you got back there? Oh, Excadrill. I was going to say that, but it didn't make sense. I didn't really remember the team. All right, so we do swap here to catch. Yeah, I'm sorry, Heatran, buddy. Opalo friend, you're going to have to be used to catch here. One drill run easily takes us out. You know, my only fear was that they would undertap, gain energy, but we're able to come in here with Zarude and perfectly time this just like we wanted to and take them out. Right at the nick of time. Let's get it. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent. What are we going to see here? A Melmetal. And I still haven't restarted my app yet. What is wrong with me? What in the world is wrong with me? By this time, you would think I would know better. But I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment. We're getting hit by Flash Cannon. Ooh, somebody over there has been watching somebody's videos. So we're going to go ahead and throw and swap. And they swap as well. And they go ahead and bring in a Lugia up against our Heatran. It made me laugh. It really did. This is a good matchup. This is the one where I was thinking if it had Hydro Pump, I would be so annoyed. So we're letting it go because, you know, flying. But Aeroblast says, take no prisoners ever. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. My gosh, that's crazy. Aeroblast is so good. There kind of needs to be a flying move that just dominates, right? Because there's so much that resists it. And the steel types are so overpowered in this game. So they're coming in here with a Giratina, and I don't want none of that with my Heatran, so we immediately swap into our Zarude here, and easily letting that Shadow Ball go through, no problem at all, but we still need to be a little cautious here because things are getting a little awkward. So we're going to go ahead and throw the Dark Pulse. We're getting a shield out of them, fine. I was worried that they're going to try to catch or something, so I just got to stay on my toes here. And there it is, a Melmetal. I mean... we were throwing Dark Pulse, so if they caught... I mean, yeah, it would have been great because they don't have much health. So we're going to go ahead and throw the Power Whip here because swapping into our Heatran, taking them out. I think we actually get to a Stone Edge. Oh my goodness. Heatran really put in the work. It really did. It didn't let me down at all. I mean, if you go up against a water type, I mean, you know, what are you supposed to do? It's like a dragon going up against a Charmander. I mean, it's going to happen. They have their weaknesses. But other than that, my gosh, it really put in the work. Now, I got something else to talk about briefly here before this video ends. There's comments where people are kind of like, yeah, I used your team and it didn't really work out for me. But, you know, just a general comment. And then there's people like, you know, I tried your team and it was amazing. Thank you so much. And then there's these people who are, I use your teams all the time, but I always lose. They're garbage. It's like, I'm not going to say anything bad about them. Fine. You know, you just called yourself out. It's like this. Let's break it down fairly quick. You don't hop into a Formula One car and think you're some sort of racing speed racer god. Okay? You're going to have to practice for years. You have to learn all the little ins and outs, all the little buttons and knobs. Learn your car. Learn all the physics of driving. I mean, it's not going to be like your typical Honda that sounds like it's going to explode with an engine that costs more than the car does, all right? This isn't, you know, Honda Speed Racer, you know, midnight in your city. You got to learn and you got to practice with it, okay? You have to know mechanics of the game. So there's that. If you want to talk bad about my teams, hold on there, Honda Speed Racer. Anyways, on that note, let's go ahead and flamethrower Zarude. Oh my goodness, how satisfying was that? Let's go. All right. So we will shield this up because, well, watch this. This is the end. This is the last battle. Here we go. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't quite yet. I really do appreciate it. Let's get it. Flamethrowering them, swapping into Zarude. Oh boy, this is getting a little crazy. Throw in the wild charge. We do not have 2 yet. We do not have 2. We need one more quick move here. And they're throwing their charge move. What do we do? Shield it up or... yeah. Play rough. Great. They're not getting to another one yet. Going for another charge move here. Wild charge will take him out. Watch. This is the key. This is the... oh, this is not the last battle. You like that? You like that? We had to do that. Otherwise, we were going to be crap out of luck. We immediately swap and take them out. They were pissed. They were... I know. That under tap was key to winning that battle. Next one. Now, I know I said that was the last battle. It's not. This is maybe. Okay. So, horrible lead. Unless we had play rough. So, the illusion is to not build up to 2 wild charges. All right? Because if you do, then they're going to think, oh, well, wild charge. If you don't, then they think play rough. But they're smart. All right? Okay. Smarter. They see my videos, or they just know the trick, or whatever the case may be. Bringing in the Heatran. Why? Because if we bring in Zarude, they're going to go straight into a Charmander or something. Or that. There you go. Or that. Exactly. And we can still hit them hard with Stone Edge. So they bring in their Dialga. Okay. Looks like they're going to be able to... oh my gosh, let's go! And I actually think they let this go if my memory serves me correct. So we take them out, they let it go. Oh my gosh, Heatran just putting in the work here. And that's exactly what we needed to happen because now we're lined up perfectly with the Zarude. Let's go. So we're going to let this go here, build up a lot of energy, maybe. Oh, never mind. We're just throwing it immediately, looks like. Let's take them out. Let's see what's going on here. What you got in the back? All right, never mind. I was going to say Togekiss. I saw that flying for a second. Lugia. This is good. This is really good. But we're going to have to still play a dance around this. Since they do have Dragon Tail, like all Lugias usually would, we're going to go ahead and throw in our Zacian here, shield up the Sky Attack, build up to 2 wild charges, almost, not quite 2. I don't know why I do that, but you'd probably just need to build up to 2. I think it's because we have such a massive resistance to the Dragon Tail, we don't even give a dang. So we're going for another one here. We got the shield, got another shield, and we're going to be able to get to another wild charge, and that's game. If you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up. There's your Heatran. It worked great. I loved it. If you want to try it out, you probably won't be disappointed, but make sure you have Pokemon to cover it. Thank you for watching, and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!